Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Now, here is Young. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Giannis grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And it's Hunter with the jam.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Outside, Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Buries it from three-point range.
And it really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness. And it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Now, here is Young. And that one is good.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Here's Middleton. There's the pass to Lopez. DiVincenzo with it, and guarded by Capella. 6 on the shot clock. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
The problem for your perimeter defense, if you close hard on Holiday, he can put the ball on the floor and beat you that way.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Hunter. Launches a 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Holiday attacking. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Off target from outside. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 4. Outside Collins. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Giannis. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Shooting 1.
It's going to be on Trae Young.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Now, here is Young. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said is you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Middleton inside the three-point line. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Here's Herter. Misses the 3. Milwaukee leading by 4. Passes it to Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Middleton with it. Puts up a 3. Reddish grabs the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Can pull from outside. The kick out to Young. Hawks passing it around. Here's the 3. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
We saw that coming all the way. Trae Young just doing what he does best.
Holiday against Young. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. It's deflected. And now here comes Young leading the break. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. The shot's good. That's 7 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Hits it from three-point range. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got Bobby Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2. Up and in on the layup.
What I love about Forbes, he's smart. He's going to put himself in the best position to succeed.
Pass to Reddish. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now here's Teague. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Portis takes a 3. That shot is off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. The pass to Okongwu. Out to Gallinari. Dunn, wide open, he fires. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Back to Portis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. And now a 4-point Bucks lead. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Dunn dishes to Reddish. Gallinari outside. Fires from deep. The shot comes out, so Milwaukee will take it the other way. And Tucker kicks to Portis. Back to Tucker. The 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
That one falls.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
Outside Teague. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Gallinari outside. Back to Dunn. From down in the low post, it goes.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Here is Forbes. Just 5 to shoot. Taken away. It's Gallinari on top of the key. Launches it. Okongwu kicks to Dunn. Here's Reddish. Here's Okongwu. And another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All going up court. Hawks passing it around. Lopez with the ball. And guarded by Capella.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end, and understands this team wants to run.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Lopez. Outside Holiday. And that'll do it for the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Milwaukee came out looking very confident. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they... That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Now, here is Young. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Young's got 11 points.
I mean, he's young, but the game just looks like it's slowed down for Trae. Knows exactly where to get his shots.
Here's Giannis. He's got 7. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. Young against DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. Over Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Hawks trail by 3.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
For Milwaukee, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Collins. Bogdanovich looking around. From outside, off the mark. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting for the game at 42%.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Bogdanovich has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Atlanta. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 7. High quality look, and he sinks it. Giannis has got 9 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Young. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Beyond the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Hunter no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Moving it up. Here's DiVincenzo. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. The dish now to Middleton. And Giannis throws it down. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now, here is Young. 13 points in the game. Here's Hunter. No good from outside. Bucks leading by 4. Back to Middleton. Fires for 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
And finish off by Collins.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
Giannis passes to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Now Middleton. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Young with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Young with the steal. Takes the 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 11. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Atlanta with the ball, trailing by 2 on the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. PJ Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Herter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here to tie it up. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Dunn's got the game tied up here for the Hawks. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Teague for 3. It's rebounded by Herter. Atlanta's shooting well. They're at 45%. Dunn's shot's good.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Dunn's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Now Dunn. So the wing on the left. Here's Herter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Herter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. And there's the pass to Nora. from past the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. A different look for Milwaukee. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Bucks trail by 4. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Young. Offside Collins. The putback. It's good on the putback. And it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's DiVincenzo. The Hawks, another fast break opportunity here. To the left wing. Here's Dunn. The three-pointer, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Looking to end the run. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now, here's Dunn. Collins kicks to Dunn. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Capella. In the corner, Collins with it. Collins with another miss. Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop blocks.
Passes to Hunter. Capella, high post. He kicks it to Collins. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Dunn.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Bogdanovich dishes to Reddish. Young against Holiday. Young drives in. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Young. And oh boy, a lot of... And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He told us, guys, this is it. We need one final push here. Everyone working together. Let's go get these guys. He also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point of the game.
Okay, David, much appreciated. 7 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Middleton for 3. misses the train.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it.
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be sharp. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Jordan. Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's Harris. And it's Durant in at power forward. And for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center. Now here's Brown. Back to Irving. Fades back. Goes back up. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one. Blinding speed there shown by Kyrie Irving on the boost, and when he puts it on the floor like that, he's getting all the way to the rim.
Here's Young. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Brown. Out to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. No good from Irving.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. You know, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor. Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of the game. He wants to get confident, stepping up and knocking them down.
Now, here is Young. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Irving against Young. Outside Irving. On the wing, Harris. Fires the 3. The rebound by Young.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Right wing, here's Hunter. Offline with his 3. Nets trail by 5. Outside, Irving. A floater, and it's good on the way up.
Kyrie shooting that kind of floater right there just makes him so much more devastating as a scorer.
Young passes to Collins. Here's Herter. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 1:51 left here in the first quarter. Irving dishes to Brown. Back to Irving. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will go the other way. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now the pass to Capella. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. No good there. Harden with the defensive effort. Dinwiddie's shot is off. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And it's Gallinari missing. Nets trail by 5.
Look out below. About that finish.
Whew. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Now here's Dunn. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gallinari passes to Capella. Sweet move. Lets it go with the 3. The Hawks again can't hit. And here's Harden for 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. Passes it to Bogdanovich. The 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talking.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Harden. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then there's Griffin, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
Reddish pinballing, fighting his way through the defense, and then finding the way to score.
Here's Dinwiddie, following the basket by Cam Reddish. Green finds Dinwiddie. On the wing, Harden. Clock at 6. Pass to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And the roll by Griffin is what sets it up there. Just a great job reading the room that he had off of the pick and roll and being ready to shoot.
Done outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Harden the pass to Dinwiddie. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Reddish kicks to Dunn. Here's Capella. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Luwawu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics. With Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have, man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Outside Griffin. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Atlanta leading by 6.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke, had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
GA, I think there are a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Reddish, and Reddish with the slam.
And that's some athleticism on display as Cam Reddish gets to the rim.
Nets trail by 6. Harden the pass to Griffin. And here is Green. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now, here's Dunn. Pass to Reddish. And there's the feed to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Griffin passes to Green. Outside for Griffin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Harden, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point lead. Out to the right wing. Here's Gallinari. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Gallinari gathers his rhythm. He simply rises up and nails the interior shot.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And stolen by Dunn. Three-pointer on the way. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Dinwiddie outside. It's good. Dinwiddie's got 4 points this quarter.
Such a light touch on that finger roll. Classic move there.
With 1 on the clock, that one's not going to go. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. You look at the core of this young Hawks team. They have Trae Young. And that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
You want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Here's Irving following the basket by Trae Young. From 10 feet out, it's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Irving.
Coach is yelling at the defense to at least get a hand up on Kyrie Irving.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Good on the shot. Young's got 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The Hawks leading by 8. Lob pass to Capella. Collins passes to Capella. Hunter with it, picked up by Harris, and stolen by Jordan. Brown drives in. That shot off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Capella dishes to Young. Back to Capella. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Irving for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, he's seeing everything right now. Fantastic job pulling the trigger when he's open.
Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 9.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And you just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he...
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
Kevin Durant, 2 shots, under 6.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Collins, good.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
And stolen by Hunter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. 1:51 left to play here in the third. Young's shot is good.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Outside Irving. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Young passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. Young with the ball. Back to Herter. Shoots over Brown. Herter, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
A nice shot by Katie.
Love to watch Katie out in transition. Puts a little flair on the finish.
Young outside. The pass to Herter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And that one drops for him. Irving's got 13.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Young from deep three-point range. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. Nets trail by 12. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Down low. Here's Brown. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Passes it to Herter. Just 3 on the clock. That one, no good. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So for Brooklyn now, Griffin is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward position. Down against Dinwiddie. 7-foot shot. In deep. Dunn drops it in.
There's just no way you are stopping Dunn when he's that close to the bucket. A skilled finisher and amazing athlete.
Dinwiddie finds Griffin. Now, here is Harden. Count it. Good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dunn dishes to Gallinari. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age. Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Fires from the wing. And he hits the jump shot. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Griffin looking around. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots. You can definitely see a difference.
Dunn kicks to Gallinari. Makes it off the glass.
I don't know how you match up sometimes with the long arms and high release of Gallinari. The defense learned their lesson on the drive there.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Harden and the jam by Harden.
And credit A screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that? Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long. Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Nets trail by 8. This one for 3. Luwawu, the pass to Griffin. Done with some nice D. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Green. Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Harris's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 8. Here's Herter. The kick out to Young. The tray. Pass to Collins. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. 1:15 left in the 4th quarter. On its way from Irving for 2. Harris looking it over. Back to Irving for 3. Here's Jordan, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan sinks that shot. Not the first option, but doing the job.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Young's shot is good.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A baseline J. Harden's shot is off. Now Hunter. He dishes it to Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was a fantastic ball. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for that report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Curry, good.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Now, here is Young. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kev. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2 and you're 7'2, I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Here's Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Now, here is Young. From deep, and it's blocked by Simmons.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Curry's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And here are the 76ers now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Curry outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Curry's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the 76ers. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in...
Whoa, hammering it in!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Curry against Bogdanovich. And the layup's good off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
The Hawks trail by 6. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young from outside. It doesn't go for him.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Curry's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. Here's the 3. Again, Curry missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
It's Curry outside. Another miss by Philadelphia.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And the wide open shot from Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
In rhythm, what a beautiful release by Danny Green. The catch and shoot, he has it to a science.
Outside Bogdanovich. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. It's stolen by Curry. Fast break Philadelphia. Simmons is running. Second chance shot and stolen by Hunter. Embiid with the steal. And here's Green outside.
Solid contest from Hunter, using his length to his advantage on the defensive end.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close with us.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's done in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Dunn attacking. Lays it up and banks it in.
Especially dangerous off the bounce. Chris Dunn can shift gears in an instant.
Outside, Simmons. Harris outside. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. Curry passes it to Embiid. There's the 3. And the dunk by Embiid.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Out to the wing. Back to Dunn. Gallinari outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game.
When you're talking about Gallinari, he's always been a solid three-point shooter. Very consistent over the course of his career.
Simmons dishes to Harris. Jacks up a 3. But they recover it. Curry kicks to Simmons. Launches a 3. Curry, good. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Korkmaz. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Here's Scott, and he converts the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Back to Dunn. Off the left rim and out. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 10-point game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Offensive rebound. Out to Gallinari. The dish to Dunn. He tries for three. From deep. No good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Fires from deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Herter's got 5 points so far.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Hill passes to Howard. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Hawks trail by 7, and there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. 35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by Howard.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
The Hawks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young fires away from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to right out of the gate. It was Philly setting the tone. An exceptional game plan. And that does it for our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. And Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Bogdanovich wide open. It's hauled in by Harris.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. but that does make it a tougher shot.
A three from Bogdanovich. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry outside. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Curry passes to Harris. Takes a 3. And Seth Curry gets the 3. Curry's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the 76ers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there. This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Williams. Inside. Out to Gallinari. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Reddish. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here is Hill. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 9.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Herter, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Lets the 3 fly. A shot by Milton, no good. Hawks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Herter passes to Okongwu. Reddish tipped back in for 2. Reddish has got 4 points this quarter.
When inspired, Reddish is a good rebounder. Great physical tools at 6'7" with a 7'1" wingspan.
The 3 from Hill. Rebound, Atlanta. And stolen by Howard. Scott kicks to Hill. From deep 3-point range, it's rebounded by Herter. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
The Hawks trail by 9. 19 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Back to Milton. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's done in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Off target from 3-point range. The 76ers leading by 7. And here's Green outside. Good on the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Atlanta shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Gallinari outside. Back to Dunn, and stolen by Howard. Outside, Green. To the inside. From past the arc. No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Reddish. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Using his athleticism, Reddish fights through the foul and managed to put up the shot.
And free throw good from Reddish. Good on both. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now Hill from downtown. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 6th rebound on the night.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Mike Scott. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Hill.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Curry outside, connects from three-point range. Curry's got 26 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Hunter dishes to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. From the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
From the stripe. Here's Collins. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Curry with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Simmons passes to Embiid. Lays it up off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
This is it to Hunter. Young fires away from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trae Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
Popped up there for Embiid.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Young against Simmons. For the 3. Again, Young missing.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
The Hawks trail by 5. Inside. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Young for 3. They get it again. Bogdanovich left side. 5 to shoot. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Outside Curry. There's the triple. Rebound Atlanta.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Young way outside. Again, Young missing. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game.
excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
Young outside. Trifecta.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Young with no one around. It falls, and that shot brings them to within just one.
This is becoming routine, knocking down shots from well beyond the arc, and he makes it look effortless.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really, and a
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center. Now, here's Collins. To the paint, Lopez with the steal. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. The 3 for DiVincenzo. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. It's Solomon. It's Akumbo. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Knocked away. And he makes good on the layup. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 1 minute into the first. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Here's Hunter. Capella. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
Now here's Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not.
Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. The offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Young, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hunter kicks to Collins. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. The kick out to Young. Taken away by Holiday. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. Middleton inside the three-point line, and that one's on target from the wing. And an important part of every team's game, we'll look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Here's Young, following the basket by Chris Middleton. And Collins is right there.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Middleton. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Drops in the tray.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Young from outside. Second shot opportunity. Over to the left wing. Collins wide open. He fires. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays on the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Here's Young following the basket by Brook Lopez. Young finds Collins, and they pick up 2. Collins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Young against Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Kick out to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. Fades. Rebound by the Hawks.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Drills it from outside.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
And there's the pass to Giannis. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Gets it off.
And, you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting his shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
For me personally, I just want to get better.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. On the wings, Furter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. The 3 out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Here's Williams. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. Williams scanning the floor. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Milwaukee. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Outside Portis. Back to Teague. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 on the shot clock. And Tucker kicks to Portis. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Gallinari outside. No good. Shot missing. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Williams with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. The game now all time.
Man, love the anticipation of Williams there. The quick hands jump-started the fast break with that pilfer.
Here's Milwaukee now. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Now here's Teague. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Yep, it counts.
Tell you what, guys, you just got to give Teague a lot of credit for his focus. Very poised under pressure.
Here's Williams. Pass to Herter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And that one's good from Connaughton. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Williams. Okongwu dishes to Reddish. Here's Herter. And it's the Bucks on the break. Wide open. Mora can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 4. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. No problems knocking that one down. Herter's got 4 points this quarter.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Teague against Williams, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now, here's Okongwu. Herter, no good. 1:16 left to play in the first half. Connaughton kicks to Portis. And he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Williams following the bucket by the Bucks. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
Here's Teague. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Connaughton. No good from outside. The Hawks trail by 6. Lets it go from deep. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Outside Teague. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And so it's Milwaukee holding up. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. They showed a lot. That's all for now.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, Jeff Teague displaying his skills today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Bucks leading by 10. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. Stolen by Collins. Fast break, the Hawks. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Kumbo. Here's Holiday. Misses off the right iron. The Hawks trail by 10. Young with no one around. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Shots good from Young. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Hunter with it. Giannis is there. And the dunk by Capella.
The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Holiday against Young. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Hawks trail by 8. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Giannis outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
Like that creativity down in the paint. Antetokounmpo showing you how crafty he can be scoring from there.
Young inside, guarded by Holiday. Shots good from Young.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And here's Young from the arc. Capella kicks to Young. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Young's shot is off. Bucks leading by 5. Middleton for 3. Good on the triple. Middleton's got 7 points in the game.
Middleton is simply a very versatile and dangerous offensive player. He's clever at using the pull-up jumper in the right spots to balance out his shot-making repertoire.
Lopez with the block. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday with the ball. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Young's shot is off.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Here's Holiday. Middleton up top. Shoots from 14. The shot, no good. Up in time. The shot, no good. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Hawks trail by 11. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard position. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Fast break, Milwaukee. The Hawks shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And Okongwu slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here is Forbes. Outside Portis. Pass to Nora. Launches it. Portis kicks to Forbes. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nora. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Herder passes to Okongwu. Now here's Williams. He feeds it to Okongwu. Gallinari wide open. The 19-footer is on the money.
Off the catch. Nice balance. Nice rhythm. Gallinari with a good-looking shot.
Bucks leading by 7. The pass to Nwora. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Teague finds Portis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's Herder. The Hawks working the ball around. Teague against Williams. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Pass to Connaughton. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Reddish with the ball. Jeff Teague with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Milwaukee leading by 4. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. This is to Lopez. And here's Holiday. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Herder. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now here is Holiday. Makes it off the glass. Holiday's got his first bucket of the night.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Young against Holiday. To the middle. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Capella.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line. Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
The feed to Lopez. And the rejection by Collins.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Young dishes to Hunter. From deep. Young, no good.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Giannis outside. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. From outside the arc. Again, Young missing. And so the Bucks take the win. They didn't make it. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Young passes to Herter. Capella trying to free himself up. Some solid defense from Brown. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Harris kicks to Brown. And the layup is good. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Back to Young. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Irving passes to Harris. Irving looking for an opening. He gets it in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
With size in the backcourt, it's such an advantage. Kevin Herter is 6'6" with a long frame.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Harris outside. On the wing, Brown. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Young passes to Herter. Over to the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Irving with the ball. He kicks it to Harris. Rebound, Atlanta.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got his second basket of the night.
He's fearless. Trey Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Brown the pass to Durant. Lays it up off the glass.
Durant has one thing on his mind. When he gets the ball in close, attack.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Collins. The feed to Capella. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Young against Irving. Passes it to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Irving misses. Here's Herter. Defended by Durant, and they take the lead.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Irving for 3. Down low, Brown, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got 6.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Young taking his time here. And stolen by Jordan. On the wing, Brown. He's got 6, and the basket by Harris.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Young, and the pass to Capella, and Jordan sends it back.
DeAndre is simply one of the most electrifying shot blockers in the game. If you put up a shot around him, you better put it up high.
And Jordan sends it back. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Pass to Harris. Back to Irving, inside, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. He got it up. Not going to go that time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nets lead by 2. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Here's Dinwiddie. Outside Griffin. He dishes it to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Griffin can't get it to go in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Dinwiddie passes to Harden.
Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
The Hawks trailing. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Done. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Harden scanning the floor. Here's Griffin. Okongwu grabs the board. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. But they get it back. And Gallinari kicks to Bogdanovich. They get the rebound. Okongwu dishes to Reddish. Outside Bogdanovich. To the middle. Stolen by Harden. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Griffin.
You know, Blake Griffin, he gives you a little bit of everything offensively. Terrific court awareness.
Against Griffin. Right side Bogdanovich. Gallinari attacking. Banked in off the glass. Gallinari's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And You know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off. Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. A second chance effort. Griffin's shot is good. And the Nets lead by 2.
I'll tell you, that's the one thing. Hustle. Blake just outworking everyone to the ball.
Dunn looking over the floor. Great D that time from Griffin.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Irving for 3. He can't hit that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 6.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Harris outside. It's Brown on the wing. 6 points for him. Outside, KD. Pulls up, high post. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Putting a little something extra on that one. DeAndre Jordan adding to his highlight reel.
1 second left. And Young, here we go. And he lays it up and in. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that'll do it for our...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving is out there with Brown, and it's Durant. Then there's Harris, and it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. And it's sent back by Irving. Count the basket. And here is Irving. He has 5. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
It's stolen by Capella.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Here's KD. It's stolen by Capella. It's Collins with the drive. For the lead, the kick out to Young. Back to Capella. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from 14. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside Irving. They get a hand on it. Young with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Hurd. A 3 ball. That shot off. Pass to Durant. And finished off by KD.
It looks like a toy hoop for him. KD throws down with ease.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Young finds Collins. And the shot goes in. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. It's a 1-point game.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Count it, and the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And you see the improved strength of Kevin Durant, able to convert through contact now.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, G.A.? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 6. Back to Harden. Out left to the wing. Passes it to Llewellyn. And stolen by Dunn. He lobs it up. And Reddish with the slam. And the Hawks lead by 1. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Floats one up. And stolen by Dunn. Harden against Bogdanovich. Out to Gallinari. From outside, off the mark. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. To the inside. Harden. It's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. The open shot by Bogdanovich. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Pushing it up. Here's Dinwiddie. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Reddish.
Watching Cam Reddish, I see all-star level potential. It's going to be interesting to track his development because he's still establishing his identity.
There's the pass to Dinwiddie. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd. The drive by Green. And the call. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Gallinari kicks to Reddish. The Hawks again can't hit. Dinwiddie left side. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Hawks ahead. They're up by 1. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Dinwiddie outside. And stolen by Dunn. He feeds it to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told his guys, inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Young, good.
You know, defensively, you try to do everything possible to get a hand up on Young's shot, but he just ignores the contact and plays through it.
Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Both free throws good for Irving.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Young against Irving. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes in there. Hunter's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
The wide open look for Durant. No good on the 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
But they'll get another chance. Young, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
That's why DeAndre is so unique. Nearly 7 feet tall, but runs the floor like a guard.
Young passes to Capella. Here's Herter. He's covered by Brown. 8 feet away. And again, it's Atlanta.
And when you watch Kevin Herter shoot, has a long release, but he's very consistent with it.
Now Kevin Durant. Hunter grabs the miss. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Kicks it to Young. Dishes to Capella. Lock at 6. A step back shot here. And that one goes long. Nets trail by 6. A deep three from Durant. Off target from outside.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Capella, the pass to Herter. It's Young on the wing. Puts it up from 17. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep three-point range, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Irving. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
Young inside. Covered by Irving. A nice shot by Young.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trae Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
Irving for 3. Jordan inside. Capella's there. No good from Jordan.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
James Harden, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. Then for the Hawks, Reddish comes in for Hunter. And it's Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Capella finds Bogdanovich. From deep. Atlanta gets it back. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Durant, no good. Bogdanovich with it. Fires the three. Finish the pass to Young. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. A three from Bogdanovich. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. The deep three from Harden. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And here's Young. And so the Hawks take the win. A nip. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. A look at Atlanta's opening line. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at center. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward spot. Now here's Simmons. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight. Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Here's Curry. Pass to Simmons. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And here are the 76ers now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Young inside, guarded by Green. Young passes to Capella. Hunter with it. Pass to Young. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. And Simmons with the rebound.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Simmons.
I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates. And if they're open, they get the ball.
Now, here is Young. And it's good for 2.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's Curry. And they call an illegal screen here.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Young kicks to Capella. Bogdanovich against Curry. Inside. It's tipped. Pass break, Philadelphia. Curry leading the charge. He had a nice open look right there.
Hey, he's so good at running to the right spot at the right time in transition. Seth Curry, somebody you've got to have an eye on in the open court.
Now here's Collins. It's stolen by Green. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, that's a great effort from Simmons, guys. He might have point guard skills, and he's got plenty of those, but he can bang inside, too.
Passes it to Capella. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his third assist on the night. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Philadelphia.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Now here's Bogdanovich. The pass to Capella. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich, no luck. The 76ers leading by 6.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
The Hawks trail by 8. Young outside. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Will it go? Hunter. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. Takes the 13-footer and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
So it's hard to know what Seth's going to do when he pulls up this close. He's excellent at making the defense uncomfortable.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
16 feet away. He can't get that one to fall. And we reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers ahead. They lead by 8. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Howard is out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Hill, and it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now Hill. Outside, Scott. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Takes the 3. And Howard with the stuff.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Williams finds Gallinari. And that one, good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now, here's Milton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fires from 18, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Milton's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Philadelphia. So it's the Hawks now. Pass to Herter. Hill against Williams. Over in the corner, Reddish. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And stolen by Scott. Howard with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Howard, the pass to Scott. Here's Milton. Back to Scott. The dish now to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. No good off the back of the rim.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Young passes to Capella. Young against Hill. Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And now it's just a 4-point 76ers lead. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And here is Hill. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Dishes it to Howard. On the wing, Milton. Popped up there for Howard. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Herter's checked in. Young taking his time here. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Harris. Outside Curry. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Hawks trailing. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Here's Young. Lob pass to Capella. To the right side. Herter passes to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Hunter, no good. The 76ers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Curry pitch to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
A nice shot by Young.
You know, you can't afford to let Young slip by you, especially in these open floor situations. That is inviting trouble.
Passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. 16 seconds left in the first half. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
This is where Embiid burns you the most. I mean, mainly because of his size and such a soft touch.
And a deep three from Young. No good there with the step-back J. So that'll be it for the first half. Fair.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. From the get-go, it was Philadelphia who came out strong. An exceptional game. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Simmons dishes to Curry. There's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 11 points.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Shoots the three. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Simmons penetrating. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Kicks it to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. That one rolling around and rims out. The Hawks trail by 6. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Outside Curry. From the line, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Kicks it out to Collins. It's tipped. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Simmons finds Embiid. Outside Curry. To Embiid. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Embiid's got 8.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Simmons against Young. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 8 points for him.
The first thing that jumps out at you about Young, that seemingly limitless shooting range and the spacing that affords for this offense.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The pass to Herter for the lead. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Green deciding where to go with it. Simmons passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, Joel Embiid with the throwdown. Athletic, 7 feet tall, one of the best dunkers in the league.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Here's Embiid. After the made shot from John Collins. Green finds Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Young outside. Pass to Herter. 27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Off the mark from 16 feet out. With his first shot attempt, and it's Green. Missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers ahead, up 1. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Scott is out there with Howard. Then there's Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz. Oh, what a dunk!
Really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Pass to Bogdanovich. To tie it up. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Hill finds Milton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Williams passes to Okongwu. And now Philadelphia on the break. Milton with it. Williams picks him up. Milton kicks to Hill. Beyond the arc. A shot by Milton, no good. Only one man back on D. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Outside Hill. Bobbed up there for Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Williams dishes to Gallinari. Tries from 16. Good as the jump shot falls.
There's Gallinari working hard, being productive for his team. His effort always impressive.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Six to shoot. Here's Korkmaz. Howard. Misses from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Williams up on top. He's guarded by Hill. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Milton. Bogdanovich, no luck. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. The kick out to Scott. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to Korkmaz. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Dwight Howard wants to be the man during these possessions, and he's been able to come up in crucial spots.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Howard in the post. Capella's there. Howard can't hit. The Hawks trail it. To the middle. Oh, and here we go at Collins. Nobody back. And it goes down 2 points.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Milton with it. And Hill has it in the corner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice job that time from Hill drawing the foul. His quick release is really hard to catch up with on defense.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Mike Scott. Danny Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton. Then for the Hawks, Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Here's Hill. It's good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Young outside. And the rejection by Embiid.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball, just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Big time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
Out to the right wing. Here's Huerter. No good from three-point territory.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second-chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.